In our city is yet again in the movie spotlight with another film being made here.
That's right. The new film Insecure is written and produced by two Memphians, and today we're joined by one of the stars, Denise Boutte, who you may know from Tyler Perry's Why Did I Get Married? We were just talking about that,
yes.
Denise. You're the bad girl in that one. And you're the bad girl in this one.
I don't understand. Yeah, bad girl in a different way, but yeah, still a bad girl. So I guess it's a good thing because everyone kind of remembers the villain. So
oh yeah, those are the ones we love to hate.
I'll take it as a compliment.
Yeah. Now, you said you kind of fell into acting. You have a great story about that. Tell us how you even got started.
Oh my goodness. Well, basically, I started doing advertising work in Dallas, Texas, and it happened time and time again that my clients would ask me to do like some of their print work for them. So, of course, wanting to please the client, I'd oblige and be like, oh, okay, sure, why not, you know? And one thing led to another, and then finally an agent actually approached me for representation. That led to actual commercial work. From there, I went and did a movie in Austin, and the acting bug bit me and never let loose.
And the rest is history.
And here I am.
So how different that first movie set? Because a lot of it, it's kind of like the Army, isn't it? Hurry up and wait.
It's, oh my goodness, so much like that. That is the phrase that pays on the movie set. Okay. Definitely.
What did you love about it? What do you love about it?
You know what it is? It's just amazing to transform yourself into someone else and just kind of play in that world of make-believe. And it's like, you know, all of us girls like to get dressed up. Sometimes you got to put on a pretty dress and go to a ball. Sometimes we, you know, have to fight for our life or whatever. It's just, it's amazing. It's an amazing feat. And you've got to be a very special person to want to put yourself in those situations because, you know, emotionally it's a roller coaster. Mm-hmm. You know, but when you accomplish and you look at the final product, you just feel so elated at what you've accomplished. It's just like, it's amazing. It's like a rush. It's like a rush of energy. So, yeah.
Now, tell me about your role in this movie, because I remember you as the woman stealer, as the man stealer. I was giving Jill Scott fits there. But so what's it like what's your character like in Insecure?
Well, you know what? She is a go-getter. She's a very smart, very snazzy businesswoman, and she doesn't necessarily steal this man, but he is available at that time for a very short period of time, that is.
And so you slide right in.
I kind of slide on in there and take advantage of that opportunity.
Nothing wrong with that.
Exactly. So he's free. He's on the market. Like I said, for not very long. You know, he hasn't time to thaw yet, but he's there. And basically, she is just, you know, looking for love. She's just a woman out there, smart businesswoman who thinks that she has found the perfect man for her. But unfortunately, it turns into a bit of a love triangle as opposed to, you know, the greatest love of all.
And so how do you become the sort of bad girl? Is it the way that you react when it becomes a love triangle, or are you not maybe a little manipulative?
A little, I'd say manipulative. I know basically what the situation is, and I kind of manipulate it in my favor. Put it to you like
that's so bad.
I was gonna say, okay.
I can't give it away.
With that girl?
I can't give it away. But
okay.
No, it's like awesome. And like I said, I was telling you guys earlier, my mom was the only person that was kind of hurt from Why Did I Get Married? She came to the premiere. It was her very first flight. She'd never been on a plane flight before. So she flew to Los Angeles. My brother, the kids came. Nice. It was an amazing experience. She loved the whole thing. But when she gets home and went with her friends and my father and everyone, she's like, well, baby, I loved the movie, but they were just cussing you out. And I was just like, Mom, that means I did a good job. She's like, oh, baby, that just hurt my heart. I was like, Mom, it's okay. So she was just like, okay, well, since you put that spin on it, I'll take your word for it that it's a good thing. So,
what is your dream type of role?
Oh my goodness, you want to know something? We did a little choreographed work yesterday, you know, a little stunt work yesterday, and I am still aching from it, but I would normally say Angelina Jolie. Oh. Something action, something like really just physically, you know, challenging.
Okay.
I'd love to play a role like that. But on the flip side of that, I also love romantic comedies. I always call myself like, you know, the next Julia Roberts because I just love the charming way that she portrays her characters. They're always so loving and warm, and I just love it, and quirky, you know, and that's just another side of me that unfortunately I haven't had a chance to present yet.
Oh, you will.
And I wanted to ask, how much of you do you actually interject even into your bad girl characters? I mean, not saying that you're a bad girl, but just how much
You're
of you...
You're going to hurt Mama's heart again.
Let's not break Mama's heart at all. But how much of you do you interject into those roles, into those characters?
You know what? With every character, there's always a bit of you in there.
Okay.
I mean, there's no, you know, passing it. I think that what you do is, you know, depending on the character, you just kind of tap into, you know, that other side of your personality. You don't necessarily, you know, always put out there for the world to see, but you just kind of tap into different, parts of who you are and your personality, and just kind of let that one take over for a moment, and then you put it back.
What's been the strangest thing since you're starting to get a little fame? Strangest, I imagine people try to find you on the internet who maybe you went to 3rd grade with.
Yeah.
Any of those stories?
Well, I went to school at a very, very, small school. I think our graduating class is like 84. Yeah, 84 individuals, and we had 7th through 12th grade all in the same school. So I grew up on a farm in a very small town outside of Lafayette, Louisiana. So, the few friends or whatever from high school that contact me on MySpace, it's really not that big a deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when I go home, everyone is always warm and welcoming. I guess the weirdest story was about the time of why did I get married. I'd just go in public and people just like, you Trina. And they would just like start cussing me out on the spot. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm Denise. I'm Denise today.
But you really were great in that movie.
Oh my God, I was like maybe a little too convincing. Okay, and everybody loved Jill, everyone loves her in real life and loved her on the screen. So I was just like, oh boy, okay. What fire have I started? But for the most part, not too weird. And you guys in Memphis, I feel
Has
like
it
I'm
been good
home.
for you?
I was going to say, how does it, how do you feel being here in Memphis? Back in the South?
The little horse-drawn carriages that you guys have. It's just a very charming city. And again, I grew up in a small town, so you got that nice humidity to make your hair swell.
We know.
That's beautiful.
Ponytail.
Or go flat.
Or go flat.
Yeah, there's no in between.
And I'm a Southern girl. I like big hair, so it's kind of hard to keep it pumped up, So, it's just the craziest thing, but it reminds me a lot of home. It's really charming. Everyone's been really warm. I haven't had the barbecue yet.
Oh,
well, you've got to have barbecue.
With your figure, you can afford it.
Oh my goodness. Let me tell you something. I'm an actress that eats. I'm going to be tearing up some barbecue, some ribs, but I didn't know until recently. I knew from the Food Network, because I'm in love with it, that you have wet ribs and dry ribs.
Yes. And
so that's the competition.
You got, oh my God, you got Cozy Corner. You're going to be here for 6 weeks, right? Cozy Corner,
I am.
1 week,
Interstate,
Neely.
Those are the ones that keep coming up.
And of course, you got to do the Rendezvous just because it's such a cool
place.
Memphis kind of
basement.
Really?
It's great. You have to do it.
So awesome.
Oh my, we made somebody mad. I'm sure.
Somebody
by leaving them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to give some more shout outs to the barbecue places.
We'll think of all the other good barbecue places.
Yeah, because there really are some, but you'll be in good hands.
Oh, I'm going to have my fill of ribs before I go.
Good,
Denise Boutte, Insecure. It's, support. And if you go by and you see them filming, because they're filming all around.
All over, yeah.
Don't interrupt, just kind of watch and let them get their stuff done.
Yeah, when they say cut, just come on over.
Like, don't do them like they do our live shots and get behind them.
Yeah. Mom,
Okay.
Hey. Yeah, no.
Yeah, that'll throw us off schedule. But say hi after they say cut. It's safe.
All right.
Good deal.
Such a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you all for having me.
We're looking for a
appreciate it.
Pollyanna role next time. Okay?
Thank you. Redemption time.
Not as much fun though.
No.